So we had to come up with a non-chemical device, come up with a way that we could release the hydrogen from water, and if we can do this, water has a phenomenal amount of energy source in the form of hydrogen, and if you burn it, its energy release is 2.5 times more powerful than that of gasoline.
And the top our news here at 6 o'clock, an age-old dream becoming a reality. A local inventor has discovered a way, hear this, to use water to run your car.
It's a major breakthrough that will no doubt make motorists happy. And as Ralph Robinson explains, the Pentagon is also showing lots of interest in this project.
Water has always been considered a precious commodity, but Stan Meyer's invention may make it even more valuable. He has developed what's called a water fuel cell. It has taken the place of his old gas tank. The water fuel cell breaks down water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen. The hydrogen is used to run his dune buggy.
I don't care if you use rainwater, well water, city water, ocean water. If you don't have any fresh water, go ahead and use snow. If you don't have any snow available to you, then use salt water because there's no adverse effect to the fuel cell.
Meyer started working on this project 4 years ago. He's not a scientist. He isn't even a chemist. In fact, he never graduated from college. Myers was determined, he says, to design something to protect this country from oil embargoes.
And we have calculated that if we take the dune buggy from Los Angeles to New York, we would roughly use 22 gallons of water.
The Pentagon flew a lieutenant colonel in last week to look at Meyer's invention. There is talk of possibly using it in the Star Wars defense program and to run army tanks. Myers is currently perfecting a water fuel cell for cars. It will cost about $1,500. He says it won't need any maintenance, and you won't have to replace it. It'll be at least 2 years before the fuel system goes into mass production. The day it happens will be one the fuel industry hates, but it'll put a smile on the face of those who've had to say at one time or another, fill her up. I'm Ralph Robinson.
One of the stars of Black Moon Rising is a high-tech car, the Black Moon, capable of reaching speeds in excess of 300 miles per hour and able to handle the tightest of turns. It also features a power source that might seem futuristic.
This is the catalytic converter. Breaks down the water.
Runs on hydrogen?
That's right, but the Black Moon isn't the only car that runs on hydrogen. This 1979 Dodge pickup also gets around solely on the power of hydrogen. Dr. Bob Zweig is president of the Clean Fuel Institute based in Riverside, California. He has been studying hydrogen as an alternative fuel for over a decade, and he believes its use is the only way for heavily polluted areas like Los Angeles to clean their air.
Hydrogen as a fuel is the perfect, healthy, societal fuel that we have in the whole universe. Because when it's burned with the oxygen in the air, there's nothing more than water vapor as a combustion product.
To prove how cleanly the fuel burns, engine designer Nelson Allen inserts a hose with a face mask attached and breathes directly from the exhaust pipe, followed by a sampling of the water. Dr. Zweig claims that if commercial auto fleets in high-pollution cities were to convert to hydrogen, the air pollution would be reduced 35 to 50% in less than 5 years.
I guess he welds this baby up here and clean it out a little bit in here.
Currently, many countries are considering at least a partial conversion to hydrogen-powered vehicles by way of a process that is not too difficult.
We started out with a conventional gasoline engine. We replaced the carburetor and the intake manifold with our fuel injection system here, which provides hydrogen directly to the engine. We added a turbocharger for improved performance, and of course we discarded all the conventional pollution control equipment that we're all familiar with.
Even though there are many skeptics of hydrogen-powered vehicles, NASA and the federal government are keeping close tabs on the research results, leading to speculation that hydrogen might be the fuel of the future.
No way.
Yeah, that's the volume it takes to store enough hydrogen to propel this car close to 400 miles, just about what it gets running on a full tank of gas.
Wow.
And it's a lot safer than gasoline.
Really?
Yeah, these tanks can be shot at with incendiary bullets or cut in half with a chainsaw, and You could throw a match on them, they just smolder like a cigarette. Now, you can't say that about a gas tank. Now, if you stored hydrogen and just compressed gas in a tank, it would certainly explode, catch on fire. Here, only the hydrogen that you need is released from the tank. When the tank's heated, it produces hydrogen, and the car burns it. So there's never much gaseous hydrogen in the system at any given time.
Who are all these oddballs?
Well, they keep us here because we know too much. Number 27 there knows how to turn water into gasoline.